Hello and welcome to this video about Texas Solar, where we're going to be covering topics like Texas Solar incentives, rebates, net metering policies, panels, costs, really a snapshot and a guide to residential solar in the state of Texas. Okay, so I recently published this book. It's called The Definitive Guide to Residential Solar in the U.S., just sharing everything that I've learned about the solar industry, about how to make sure that you're getting the best deal, and how to avoid making some very costly mistakes. You can get a copy of that by going to the netzerohome.com/book. The second section of the book, section 2 of the book, is actually a state-by-state snapshot of really everything that we're talking about here. So where you can get a snapshot of all 50 states, right, as well as Washington D.C. All about the specifics of solar in that specific area. Okay, so let's get right into it for the state of Texas. Net metering policies. Okay, so some Texas utilities provide discounted net metering credits, monthly true-ups, non-bypassable charges to consumers. You can always call your utility and ask. So most major utilities have like a solar department or a net metering department that you could call. Additionally, some utilities offer other policies like buybacks, which we'll be talking about in a minute. They're called SRECs, Solar Renewable Energy Credits. Exports or value of solar rates with varying customer benefits. Okay, so although Texas, as a whole lacks comprehensive net metering policies that are statewide, the state permits residents to connect their solar panels to the power grid and receive credits on their electricity bills for any excess energy, which is the definition of net metering. So although there's no statewide policies, certain utilities have great net metering policies, which can make solar really great for Texas homeowners. Okay, so Texas solar tax credit. So Texas doesn't offer any specific solar incentives or rebates, but there are incentives like the CREZ program to promote renewable energy in certain areas. However, these programs don't provide direct benefits or refunds to individuals or companies. Despite the statewide lack of incentives, again, the 30% federal tax credit can significantly reduce the cost of going solar for homeowners in the state of Texas or anywhere else in the U.S. Texas homeowners, so let's talk about homeowner rights. So Texas homeowners have the right to generate their own solar power and sell it back to the grid under the state's net metering policy, which we already touched on. However, it's crucial to choose a reputable Texas solar company with experience in navigating these state regulations and ensuring that homeowners receive the benefits that they're entitled to. Texas homeowners have the right to choose their solar installer and equipment, and solar companies are required by law to provide a written contract that outlines the system's costs, warranties, and other important details. So those are some of the homeowner rights around Texas Solar. So let's talk about choosing a Texas Solar company or installer. I recommend choosing a national installer that has a local presence. So for example, our exclusive solar installer is a national company who's done over 130,000 solar installations across the U.S. and has Texas branches located in Austin, Dallas, El Paso, Houston, and San Antonio that can serve the entire state, right? I recommend installing solar panels with a company that has a production guarantee, which should not be confused with a manufacturer warranty. One of the biggest ways homeowners can get a bad deal in solar is when their solar system starts underperforming 5 to 10 years after the solar panel installation. A production guarantee states the exact amount of electricity your system will produce for 25 years. So a lot of companies, will claim to have a production guarantee, but unless it actually states the amount annually of kilowatt hours that the solar system will produce, it's not a true production guarantee. You can learn about this and more, by tapping the link in the description of this video. You'll see how you can get access to the book, the definitive guide to residential solar in the U.S. It is brand new. It's filled with information about how to maximize your solar savings, as well as how to avoid costly mistakes and seeing, how some homeowners have gotten a bad deal in solar. So it really is an educational resource. And if you visit www.thenetzerohome.com/book, you'll have the option to either get a free copy of the book, like a free digital copy that you can download to your device, or you also have the option to get to pay $7.99, really just covering the cost of shipping and handling, to get a copy of the book delivered to your doorstep. So visit the website; it's down in the description of this video, and let me know if you have any questions about solar in the state of Texas or residential solar in general in the U.S. Get yourself a copy of the book. We'll talk to you again.